Welcome, welcome, welcome back. Another episode of my Purdue Boilermakers Dynasty here on College Football 26. We are in year 4, up to number 6 in the country here in week 3. Coming off of a surprisingly incredibly difficult victory over a Wake Forest team that I would say is pretty dramatically worse than us. Purely from a talent perspective, but it took a incredibly late fury. We were down 9 points, so 2 scores with about 5.5 minutes left. Able to get it done, kicked a field goal as time expired. Just could not consistently stop them on offense. So far through 2 weeks, the offense has been really good, but the defense has allowed, I think it was 53% versus Ball State, 54% there against Wake Forest. Third down conversion percentage, just really struggling. 53 and 54, really struggling to get them off the field. It's big plays. It's struggling against the run. I mean, thankfully, this offense has been ruthlessly efficient to this point, or we would be at 1-1. And things take a pretty dramatic step up here as we're taking on the USC Trojans, who are, now we're kind of in that part of the schedule where these teams could certainly be better than us. When you look at them, USC is 1-1. They're ranked 15th in the country. It's a game on the road, what I'm sure is going to be a hostile environment. They lost to Alabama by 4 points. Alabama was ranked number 1 in the country coming off of this victory. And then they shut out Fresno State. They are certainly a better team than us, 89 overall. We've obviously closed the gap over the years. We've only played them one time so far in the series, and we did come away with a victory, but that game was at home way back in season 1, if I'm not mistaken. Let's take a look at this roster. They have Trey Owens, so a new quarterback. They had Jaden Mayava and then Marcel Reed have been their 2 quarterbacks. Here in the series, Trey Owens, redshirt senior quarterback, former 4-star. And he played a little bit for him last year. He's thrown 2 interceptions early this year, but it's been pretty solid. He is at least not a crazy rushing threat, but strong arm, really accurate, short and deep. Got a little bit of a weakness there in the middle, in the intermediate part of the field, but good break sack, good throw under pressure, good throw on the run. They have an elite running back in Daniel Bray. Major issue there, and Jeremiah Willis behind him is also scary. They are elite at wide receiver. With the boost, you're talking 6 guys, 7 guys, 8 guys at 85 and above. Xavier Jordan and Celestia President are definitely their top 2 guys here at small right behind them. But this is speed, this is size. A 95 speed, 6'5", 219 wide receiver is insanity. These guys all have great hands. They're good catching traffic. They're good route runners. This is scary. Joey Olsen, great tight end. The offensive line is a bit of a weakness. Good on the right side, though. But our defensive line has struggled to get after the quarterback so far this year. Theodore Blackwell got a pretty good defensive line. Linebackers are pretty athletic. They're pretty good football players. They're good. They're good in their top 3 corners. I'm guessing these 2 down here at the bottom are not going to play much at all. But size, speed, combinations here, just insane. Peyton Morgan is an incredibly fast free safety. Jalen Griffith might be the fastest strong safety in the game. Good punter, good kicker. This is a scary matchup. There's nothing that really stands out to me with how our defense is played that makes me feel overly good about going and get a victory on the road. As long as you keep being efficient offensively, you give yourself a chance to, be in the game. To give yourself a chance. This is our first game of the week here of the series. It's on the road, and we are going to go white helmet, white pants. It's a night game. So we go white. Yeah, let's go like white and black cleats. White socks, going all white here on the road. See if we can get us a victory. If you enjoy the content, like and subscribe. Really been enjoying this Purdue series. A little frustrated, obviously, with how the defense has played as of late. But hopefully we can build and get some success here, and hopefully have a successful victory here on the road at the number 15 ranked USC Trojans, who are looking to get off to, just like us, a 1-0 start here in the Big Ten. Still weird to say the USC's in the Big Ten. Got a great coach, a lot of super talented players. I think we need to try to shrink this game, to be honest with you. And run game has been solid so far, and Bryce Baker gives us a little extra element of that. Hopefully we can get the job done. Hopefully we can get a little pass rush and get after Trey Owens. We are going to start off with the ball. As y'all know, it's always incredibly important if you start off with the ball to go score, try to get some command, so to speak, of momentum. We're going to take over at the 18. Abdul Volk had over 100 yards, 2 scores last week. Bryce Baker had a score on the ground. David Stenerud got involved in that as well. We're going to open things up, spreading them out. I'm trying to go ahead, and we're going to try to set up this screen over here. Baker takes it, going to get it out, make one block. Does not make it there on the outside. George Gant is a gain of 4, though. So that's a fine first play. I ain't mad at it. Certainly would have liked to get that block. Could have sprung that with DeAndre Smith. Carry for Volk. It's a nice job of falling forward. It's going to be a 3rd and inches. Three wide receivers. Stenerud in the backfield. Going to take it and going to hand it off to him. He does barely get the first down. They kind of did what we wanted to do there. Slow play this game. See if we can eat up a little clock. I'm trying to dump off the screen to Stenerud here. Baker takes it. Set up well. Got some good blocking to Stenerud. Makes a nice play. Another first down here for Purdue. Would love to get a 5 or 6, 7 minute drive here to start things off. See if we can't quiet this crowd. Run play to Volk. Good carry. Great blocking there. 3rd straight play with a first down. Baker trying to maneuver the line a little bit here. Going to take it, get it out quickly to Smith. 4th straight play with a first down. Offense is off to a good start. This is what we wanted. 3 wide receiver set here. Harris in the slot. Bracewell out wide to the right side. Be a handoff to Stenerud. It's a gain of 3 off of that. Let's see what we're going to do here. Got a nice drive to start things off. 3 wide receivers. Baker, 2nd and 7. Takes the snap. We're going to dump this quickly to Gant. Sophomore tight end now. 3rd and 1. 400 yards last week in that big win, and we have eaten up a lot of clock here to start things off. Baker takes it, they crash, get it out to Gant. He gets the first down, barely, but does get it. Did get a great block out there. Enough to get the job done. 3 wide receivers are really loading up the box here. See if that opens up this throw. Baker takes it. I think it was open there, but Volk gets a nice run. Great blocking. Averaging almost 10 yards a carry here to get us started. We have taken a lot of this clock off to begin this game. 2 tight ends on the field now. Baker takes it. It's another handoff to Volk. Just basically right back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and goal. Baker takes the snap. Going to get this over to Gann, who gets into the end zone. And essentially a perfect drive there for Purdue that almost was a 3 and out to start off with. Ate up a lot of the clock. Was really good after that first 3-down set. Gets in, and Bryce Baker finds George Gant for a score. Please tell me that field goal is in. It is. 7-0. Ate up 6.5 minutes. 12 plays. Exactly how I wanted that first drive to go. Could not really have asked for more there. Great first drive. Now USC is going to come out with Trey Owens and a loaded group of skilled position players. We want to, let's go ahead and go to coach adjustments. Let's kind of do some of this. Option key, we're going to play conservative there, conservative there, conservative, conservative. Let's make sure we're being as conservative as possible. I want to tackle well, play to the strength of our defense, try to get some stops here. Defensive line, 1st and 10. Plenty of time back there. Starts off with a catch and an explosive first down for USC. Racking up 430 yards a game so far. Not as much as we are. We have had to be a high caliber offense so far. I tried to actually jump up and knock that pass down. The screen ends up being a gain of 6. Couldn't quite get off our feet fast enough there, and Xavier Jordan gets his first touch of the day. 2nd and 4. Pressure comes through, and Kegler, 3rd sack of the season. He's had one in every game. The redshirt freshman looks like a star already here for the Boilermakers. Don't necessarily trust our defensive backs in man coverage here. Trying to shed plenty of time. It's going to be another first down there for USC on a 3rd and 9. That's been the big bugaboo. We can get teams into these 3rd and longs. We're just not finishing off these drives defensively. Got to get off the field on 3rd downs. Kegler, another big play there. Loss of 2. He's already made 2 high-impact plays this year, or excuse me, in this game. Go empty. Certainly going to play the pass here. Got to get after the quarterback. Do a really nice job there up front, but the pressure gets there. Great coverage sack. Morton and Kegler get back there. We'll set up a 3rd and 13. Not that this has necessarily been great for us. This down has not been very kind to Purdue, but Kegler again gets back there. We're going to stop them short. They're kind of in no man's land here, though. They are going to go forward on 4th down. Kegler's off to an incredible start here, a 4th and 2. It's going to be a handoff. He's going to not get the first down. Tobias Lawton in on the tackle, a little banged up. We do somehow get the stop. I don't know if he was actually short, but we will take that. See if we can get something going here on offense again. 3 wide receivers. Baker takes it. It's another handoff to Volk. Could not get around the linebacker. Just a gain of 1. We get Dobbs ready to play here for a little bit. Certainly looks like they're going to be sending pressure here. Baker takes it. Going to get that over to DeAndre Smith. 96 speed. Touchdown, Boilermakers. What a start for Purdue. The defense gets a 4th down stop. DeAndre Smith. I cannot tell you how much I really wanted him when he was a recruit. He did not come in with a super high overall. Had a big jump in his development over this offseason. Now has 96 speed. Gives us our first true game-breaking threat on this offense. He has now scored 2 50-plus yard touchdowns. We are Not even 9 quarters into the season. It's 14-0 here on the road. They got that screen off again in a 7. I think we might have to be a little bit more aggressive playing underneath. That kind of seems to be their thing right here. Going 5 wide. Take it. They do take the snap. Nice big throw up the middle. Right at midfield. That's how we're going to open up the second quarter. Purdue got off to a fast start. That's all we can ask. We got to stop finally offensively. Bryce Baker's already off to a great start in this game. What a first quarter. How does this carry over into the second? USC is proving to be difficult to stop. Keeler's already made several gigantic plays on this defensive line. 1st and 10. They're going to run it. Keeler could not quite make the play. Let's make a solid tackle. It's another first down for USC. Keeler giving them fits on the inside. Missed the play there. Two running backs in the backfield. Play action. Big time throw over the middle. Xavier Jordan having himself a day here early on. That's kind of the problem. If you play underneath, they can create those holes in the back. You got to kind of play that situationally. Just hope you do it at the right time. And Schumacher, 3rd sack. What a start to this game for this Purdue defensive line that I have given a lot of flack to early on. 2nd and 19. Come on. That's kind of big play out there from Baxter. Had to make it. 3rd and 19. Do you want to send extra guys? Do you just play coverage here? Let's just play coverage. I'm going to have all day. Maybe they just throw it short. Trying to get there. They do throw it short. Finally bring him down. Sly and Scales out there. Now USC has to attempt a field goal. Kick is up, kick is good. It's a 14-3 game. Okay, the defense is holding on here early, which is great. They're surviving right now. On that side of the ball, the offense has been really good. Can you continue to run the football? I don't know how many more times you're going to hit them for a splash big play in the passing game. 1st and 10, Baker. It's a handoff to Volt. Bounces it. Great blocking. It's the first down. Been really good here in the early going. Now Stenerud out there trying to really spread out this USC defense. It's a handoff to him. Spin move to the outside. Breaks a couple of tackles there. Another big first down. If this team's going to run the football like this, you can do a lot of big things here in the long term of the season. I really wanted this to be a high-powered rushing attack this year. So far, so good. Baker takes it. Not the play, not the play. Finian Gaffo. Finian Gaffo has really struggled to stay completely healthy. 2nd and 10 here. Corner just sat there. That last play. Corey Smith with the catch. Corey Smith with the first down. It's been a ruthlessly efficient passing attack here so far. Not had a lot of answers for us. 3 wide receivers. Baker takes it. It's a carry to Stenerud, who breaks 2 tackles there. And it's going to almost get another first down off of that play. Let's get Forsett in here. Trying to save these 2 running backs. 3 wide receivers. Forsett. I think he's a guy that can make some plays. Nice run here. Another first down. They have not had many answers for us thus far defensively. Take the snap. Going to roll out this time. Baker's got room to rumble. Is going to slide after he gets the first down. He's used his legs wisely. Not been overkill with it. Baker takes the snap. Going to dump this off, and Harris gets inside the 5. Nice play there. Send Stenerud out. Baker gets it out there to him. Can we get the block? We do. Stenerud does not get the first down. Try to go for the quarterback sneak here. He is not going to get it. They're playing so well. Can they stop that play twice? I'm gonna try it again. I mean, this is big time football here. He is gonna get it this time. First and goal now at the 1. Now we're gonna spread them out. Baker takes it, hands it off to Volk, who gets into the end zone, and Purdue. What a start. They've had 3 possessions on offense. They've scored 3 touchdowns, 2 possessions on defense. They've given up 3 points. 2 12-play drives, and the big DeAndre Smith catch and run touchdown. What a start. Trying to quiet this crowd. Defense keep it up. The defensive front's been really good so far today, for whatever reason. Not so good here on this on that play anyway, but Scales quickly on the tackle. That's a gain of 4. Roughly 2.5 minutes left here in this first half. So really big possession defensively because USC starts off with the ball. I think as long as you can hold them to a field goal or less here, you're really happy with the outcome of this drive. They're showing they can move the football. What we really just don't want is, them to score a touchdown. Oh, they did just enough to block Keeler there. Keep him in bounds. It's going to take us to the 2-minute warning there. Keeler barely got blocked right before he was getting to the quarterback there. 2nd and inches. Let them beat you deep. Kind of move the running back out. Good throw there over the middle. That's a big-time throw in between a safety and Scales. Is a really good coverage linebacker there. Makes a play. We go empty now. Got Jordan in the slot there to the right side. Pressure all around him, and it's another just big-time throw. Trey Owens. Field day here early. Off a lot of that clock. Actually took off a ton of the clock. He's going to try to scramble up. Dives down before he takes the big hit. It's a gain of 6. Now down to 30 seconds. I'm not crazy about how they have handled this here. Got 3 timeouts. Jeffrey's not quite able to get out there and make the tackle, but strung him along long enough to where he doesn't score there. It's the 1st and goal now, 23 seconds left. Big play here from this defensive line would surely help. Yeah, good blocking, but Morton, his 2nd sack here this first half, really moves USC back. Now they've had success kind of throwing up the seams here in this spot. We got 1 timeout left, though. Underneath, make a quick tackle. So they don't have a timeout left. If we can keep them out of the end zone and tackle them in bounds, they're not going to have time to get that field goal unit out there. 12 seconds left here in the first half. Getting kind of stonewalled here. They go underneath, but we tackle them short, and USC Not going to be able to get the field goal unit out there in time. Bad clock management to me throughout that entire drive, and it's going to cost USC points there. Shout out to the defense doing a lot of bending but not breaking here in this first half, and the offense has been flawless thus far. 136 through the air, 95 on the ground, averaging 8.9 yards a play. Already racked up 15 first downs. Offense here on the road has been exceptional in this one. It's been great all year, though. Man. Starting off the third quarter, USC is going to have the ball. Going to take over at their own 15. Empty to start off the second half. Ooh, that was a dangerous pass. Lawton there on the tackle. Scales just a little bit behind him. Easily made a play on that ball. Pressure gets to him there again. That was Jeffries or Marcus Moore actually that time. They're on the hit. Going empty here again. I don't know if they try to slide in a screen underneath. Nope. Drop back big time. Good Lord, this quarterback is elite. He's big time. Let's send a little pressure. Oop. I don't want to see it. Actually, we'll stick with it. Back to pass, just make the tackle. Made him, force him to get it out of there early. It's 18-19. It's a 2-yard gain there on that play, though. Screen. Try to get over here and help with Keegler. Nice play. Just good blocking. He made the only guy that could have really saved that play. They would get around Sly there. 3rd and 2. I think we take the chance on them throwing something up the seam here. Try to protect the flats. 3rd and 2. Just a run play. Really good blocking. It's run down, but it is a first down. Make them eat away at this clock. Good throw, man. This offense is tough. I literally don't know how we've only kept them to 3 points, besides some bad clock management there at the end, but they can clutch stops when we have to. Schumacher and company, there we go. Lawton ends up making that play there. Scales kind of shut him down. Lawton cleaned it up. 2nd and 11. Pressure coming in there just again, barely gets, I mean, if Sly is another step to the outside there, I think he gets to stop. Let's try to send a little pressure here. It's a wide slot blitz. Get it out there quickly. Great tackle from Baxter. Gain of 2. At least you give them a different look every now and then. Nice play there. Cruz did a nice job coming in there and setting the edge on that play. 3rd and 6. I'll show cover 2 and try to flip this on them right quick. And it works. We get the stop again. Bend but don't break. USC has got to start turning these opportunities in our red zone into touchdowns. So far, their defense has not shown they can stop us. They do tighten it up a little bit, 21-6, and this game is a long way from over. Especially with how well they're playing in between the 20s offensively. They get something done again offensively here. So far, we've really run the football. And it's certainly been the big bugaboo here so far. We've been able to run it. 1st and 10. Carry to Volt. Doesn't get much there. Takes the snap. Work this. That's Harrison. It's a first down. I mean, they're not stopping anything underneath. They're not breaking on these passes quick enough. It's continuing to work. That's a handoff to Stenerud. Just good blocking there. It's not really great running from me. It ends up getting a gain of 5 off of that. Now it's 4 set coming in. Third running back we've used on this possession. It's a carry to him, and it's a big one. Great block along the offensive line. They have no answer for us offensively. Not right now, anyway. Let's see, what do I want to do here? First and 10. 3 wide receivers. Becker takes it. Oh, nope. I pressed the wrong button. That's first interception I've thrown this year is because I hit the wrong button. All right, come on, defense. I mean, just complete control of this game. Complete control of this game. I bet they score a touchdown this drive. Jeffrey's great play. The man up on him. Big throw up the seam. I mean, you got a safety right there. It's just a good play. Schumacher makes a play. We're beating them up along the defensive line. Handoff, make a play. Good play out there, guys. Let's go. Stroud really came up there and made the play. Third and 12. Come on. Comes through, throws it up. What a throw, breaking the sack, delivering a dime. What a play, man. That's big time. That's big time. Huge play. It's a run. Down to the 2. Can we do this again? Can we do it again? Say we come screaming here. Big play. Yep, told y'all they were going to score a touchdown. I cannot believe I pressed the wrong button on that play. I think on that play, I was trying to just dump it off to the running back right quick because it didn't look like I could get outside with Baker. And I don't even think on that play the running back even runs a route. So I kind of pressed the RB button, and then it ends up being it's frustrating when you have complete control of the game. But 4 set, big return there, trying to give us some momentum back. Got to go make plays. That's 100% on me. Starts giving them momentum. We have to go get it back now. One from Volk. First turnover we've had with Baker, too. Second and 10. We've been really good in this down and distance situation here. Not on that one. You can just feel it. You can't throw interceptions. You can't give them a break. Big time throw there. Raceville tries to do what he can. 4th and 5, the defense has played. not stop the underneath stuff. Gonna go for it. And it works again as Harris makes a big 4th down conversion there. You got to take the momentum back from them. They haven't stopped anything underneath. They left him wide open there. They have 1 yard rushing. They have thrown it a ton and thrown it well. If we don't throw an interception, this game might be borderline over. But we did. 1st and 10. Stenerud is out there to get us started here in the 4th quarter. It's a run play to him. Good blocking. Gain of 8. Carried a 4th set. Not going to get it that time. That over to Smith. He makes the grab. Been a relatively quiet game for him. He has been obviously tremendous here so far this year. Coming off a monster game at Corey Smith with a big 3rd down conversion. Baker takes it. It's that inside. Harris. A couple of really big plays. Ends up getting a gain of 9 off of that. Here. Becker takes it. They send pressure. DeAndre Smith, another big grab there. Down at the 10. USC fighting for their lives right now. Becker takes it. Gonna work that inside, and Corey Smith extends the lead again for Purdue, going forward on the 4th and 5. Knowing that USC has struggled with everything underneath, ends up working out. We take a lot of time off the clock there, put ourselves back up 2 scores to take the momentum back after the interception from Baker. Big time. That's big time. Here we go. Owens has been electric, though. Somehow we've held them to 13 points as of right now. Not a bad start there. Got to tackle him, guys. Come on, Lawton. Been a gain of about 4 there. So it turns into 7. Trying to confuse them a little bit and disguise what we're doing. Sometimes it's working, sometimes it's not. Oh, come on. It's the 1st down. I always say I need to do it, and then I didn't do it that time. I've got to pay attention to what they're doing there. Back off here. Just make the tackle. Great spin move. Golly. That boy definitely got that 360 there. Played underneath. Make him throw it down the field here. Played underneath, and they still went underneath very quickly. 10th catch for Jordan. Get another stop. They're really doing a nice job. They're getting the ball out pretty quickly now. Over 4. We're going to show 3. Keegler. Should have made that play. Lawton does. Ends up being a loss of yardage. Lawton's had a really nice game. We disguise cover 2 and make this work. I think so. We're good. Pressure, and it's Kegler again. 5 sacks today for the Boilermakers, and Kegler at this point is absolutely player of the game. You make one last play here. Trying to come around and pressure gets there as Morton is able to get to Trey Owens. His pass falls incomplete. We are now close to putting this game on ice. This run game has been so good today. Does it finish up that way? Carry to Volk. And a 3. Spread them out. Run it right at them. Get much there. Trying to run this play to isolate Smith. This wide sail has not really worked. He's our big 3rd down guy here. Take the snap. Open it up. Underneath again for Harris, and he makes another massive play. It's been his game, to be honest with you. It's been really good for us today. He's about to have to start taking timeouts. Tenaroo gets locked up there, and they do call that first timeout. Try to catch him off guard by throwing it here. There's Smith. Set us up about a 3rd and 3 here now. How do we want to approach this? Come out. We got 2 guys out there. Do we trust it? Do you have faith in this working? Baker takes it. Nope, they don't crash. I was hoping them corners were going to. There's no way. I'm absolutely challenging that. 100%. We are going to challenge that. I was really hoping that those corners would take a half step back, and I could get this out to Smith. We're going to challenge that. I feel like he had to be down. Oh, yeah, absolutely down. Get the ball back. It's a 4th and 2. Coach wants to go for it. Here we go. Do this show. They come out 5 wide. Game on the line. Gets it over to Gant. We make it. That should pretty much be ball game there. Making plays, man. Wrap this up with Baker. Just slide down. Don't take the hit. The 2-minute warning. What a big-time performance. Carry to Volk. Now they cannot stop the clock. 3rd and 2, absolutely going to run it here. I mean, this game, barring some just catastrophic mishap, this game is over. Stenerud is going to put it on ice. Going to be a 28-13 victory. Purdue gets the job done. Just enough clutch plays. Really good on 4th down. Defense made this game. I think us going for it on that 4th down, a 4th and 5, at like our own 40-yard line, being aggressive with it, took care of the football. We were ruthlessly efficient. We really shortened up this game. A lot of long drives. Forced them to take a lot of time of possession on their plays as well. No long 50, 60-yard touchdowns. Just really, really efficient today. What a performance from Kegler, Schumacher, Morton. This defensive line really had a nice day. We come away with a massive win on the road in a game of the week scenario by double digits. A very even game, much more so than the score is. I mean, really close all around other than the rushing yards. But they threw for a ton here. We were really effective, found big plays. We were 71% on third down. We were 3 for 3 on fourth. I don't know that we failed a fourth down conversion yet. Held them to 5 of 10 on third down, but 0 for 2 on fourth. More importantly, we did turn the football over, which sucks. Really, I mean, we made every possession a long one for both sides, which is really what I wanted to do in this game. Baker, 20 for 28, 220, 3 touchdowns. Did throw the interception, which is 100% my fault. I just mashed the wrong button. Volk was solid today, not overly explosive. Stenerud certainly had some nice runs. Baker able to get him going a little bit. A couple of nice scrambles. Forsett got the ball some here. No big major game here in the passing game. DeAndre Smith scored the 65-yard touchdown. As our second score, Harris was gigantic on third and fourth down for us. Smith gets into the end zone, but relatively quiet for him. Otherwise, Gant gets into the end zone. Stenerud had made some plays. Braceful did have 1 third down conversion for us. Couldn't really get him the ball going. Offensive line was spectacular in this game. Lawton, 13 tackles, 11 for Scales, 11 for Baxter. I think all these guys played really, really good games. Keegler, I think for sure is the player of the game in my opinion. 4 tackles for loss, 2.5 sacks. Schumacher was good. Morton was good. Had a big third or fourth down sack. I think it was a third down sack that ended up making them kick a field goal. Lawton, again, had a nice game. Jeffries made his plays. Couldn't create a turnover in this one, unfortunately. But a really, really solid all-around effort. Baker continues to be every bit of the quarterback I could have asked him to be. Trey Owens is electric. He's elite. He's as good a quarterback as I think I played on this entire game. He was outstanding today. They could not run the football at all, and then you add in the sacks to that total. Obviously, they had a dreadful day on the ground. They ended up with negative rushing yards. Xavier Jordan had a really nice game. Olsen scored a touchdown for them. I mean, they made big plays, 22, 36, 22, 26, 22, 19 are their longs for a lot of these guys. They made some big passing plays up the seam. Just really struggled to finish off drives in the red zone. And we got after the quarterback today. Really, really happy with that. A couple of guys made some plays. Griffith had a nice game, 7 tackles, had the interception. Again, staying ahead of schedule, only gave up 2 tackles for loss in this one. It's enough to get the job done. 28-13. Did what we had to do in this one. Keegler obviously has to be the player of the game. It's just a matter of kind of finding something that we can use for him. And open one up immediately here. First one we clicked on. The big man. This is our superstar right here. This is the superstar of this defense. Really, really good player. And then I think I want to use Xavier Jordan for them. I'm sure I'll find something I can really use him for. See what Jordan does here on this play. See if we can get a little thumbnail out of it. Yep. Big win on the road. Now won back-to-back games on the road here. Sorry, I need to do that again. Man, 28-13. Big win, baby. Big win. Take it when you can. That's for sure. Then we'll advance the week, take a look at scores, stats, and finish up with recruiting. Really enjoying this game. I hope that everybody watching this is really enjoying this game. I think I'm in a really good spot with the sliders. That I think we're enjoying. I'm enjoying this. So we stay at number 6. Michigan has fallen out, so they apparently did lose here in this last game. But if they're not showing up on here, they lost to Maryland by 3. We had Oregon with a big victory. Penn State with the easy win. Alabama with an easy win there. Upset about their loss the previous week. Nebraska hangs on against Wisconsin. Texas over UTSA. Tennessee big. Kansas State over Kansas. UCLA beats Ole Miss on the road, so a big win there for the Big Ten. Clemson with a victory there. SMU with a win. Illinois over Rutgers. Rutgers was off to a 3-0 start, so a nice win for the Illini. Notre Dame with a emphatic win there over Arkansas. Mississippi State over Memphis. Oklahoma over Houston. LSU over Hawaii. Georgia throttles Florida State 42-7. Pitt over Syracuse. Rice over Michigan State. Wow. Okay. There's our win. And then Florida over Arizona State in a top 25 matchup. Big win there for the Gators on the road. Our players of the week. Basil Montrose out of Colorado. Sack and interception. 2 tackles for loss. Big game for him. Miles Kendrick had the very typical offensive player of the week, 4 receiving touchdown game there. And that's also going to be, he'll be the offensive player of the week for the Big Ten. Then Dexter Isaac out of Wisconsin, a fumble force, 2 fumble recoveries, 2 pass breakups. Nice game for him defensively. Heisman watch-wise, Parker Livingstone out of Mississippi State, a wide receiver, has a massive 193 yards receiving, 73 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns to get under. And Bryce Underwood is at Tennessee. I guess I overlooked him somewhere in the transfer portal or didn't find him. He somehow redshirted and is now starting quarterback for Tennessee. Okay. Russo drops, Varner's back up, and then Cole Welliver out of Oklahoma drops. Let's go see what without seeing Michigan's roster, I don't really know what would have happened there, but let's see what's Bryce Underwood at Tennessee. (25-26). I guess they brought in somebody that started over him in 27 that I somehow never saw. He ended up redshirting. I was having a great season here for Tennessee so far. Wow. That's a shocker. Okay. Word. Let's take a look at our season stats now. So Baker, 8 touchdowns versus 1 interception, 81% completion percentage. He's been really good. I mean, without me just making a mistake, he'd be fine. He's over 100 yards rushing and 2 scores as well, so 10 total touchdowns for him through 3 games. I think that Baker can be a Heisman guy as long as I don't throw interceptions. I think the mixture of the through-the-air stats and the rushing, I think is going to put him into some quarterback of the year Heisman kind of considerations as long as I take care of the football. Stenerud, Forsett got his first couple of carries there. Volk, though, off to a good start. Quiet week overall for Smith, but he does find the end zone. Smith has DeAndre Smith has another massive catch and run play. Gant with 3 scores now on the ground, through the air. Braceful has been solid. Harris really getting going now the past couple of weeks. Defensively, Scales, Marable, Lawton leading the way in tackles. Tackles for loss, Keegler. This is a machine. This is an All-American kind of candidate. I can go ahead and tell you. He's been exceptional. First game we did not get an interception, and we still have not missed a field goal. We've only punted 1 time so far this year. Offense has been really, really good. Let's take a look at our recruiting now. Do this position by position. Figure this is going to happen for Childress. Be honest, I think it's time to go ahead and, I'm putting all the points I can put on him. They're like Notre Dame is tripling us. That's fine. But they have the pipeline. It's okay. He's got 50 points available. Just while we're here, let's go ahead and take a look at quarterbacks. Take a look at, let's see, any 4-stars that have not been given a scholarship. Fabian Calvin, 4-star dual threat out of North Carolina. It's doing that weird thing where it won't. Let me click in. Sometimes the recruiting screen will do that. I just think Childress is a pipe dream, and I figured he was going to be a pipe dream anyway. What do we got here with Fabian Calvin? Certainly would need to scout him, I feel like. Say less. Obviously, we can't do but so much on him, but maybe we can maybe we can get some love from him. We'll see if maybe we can maneuver some hours. So we're leading with him giving up 30 points. So we'll keep maintaining that. Bigsby, this is a losing battle. I mean, we're maxing out, doing everything we can here. I think I'm okay conceding this one as well. That'd give us some points to play with for that quarterback and maybe maneuvering some more hours here to Simons. I really like Bigsby, but I mean, we can't compete with the pipeline tier there. That's okay. That's fine. So let's take these 15 points away here. We're going to try to get all the way into this quarterback battle here for Calvin. Put 50 there. Let's put... I can't quite do... So we're at 30. I can only put 45 points. So we can do 10. So I got 5 points to use here. Willies, we're looking good. Fine there. Not really overly excited. We look good for Bradford. Okay, let's can I add another 5 to Hannah? We'll at least kind of plan on doing that for right now. Rich, we're looking good there. Illinois is kind of making a move here. Don't have points to schedule a visit. It's not really what we want. We know what he wants. Brand exposure is his big thing. So let's do this. Let's do a hard sell. Do that. And then let's plan to bring him in for Northwestern. Can we beat Notre Dame at home? Week 6 in between that. We got the pipeline on him. I do not want to lose somebody out of the state of Indiana. It would still be just a real negative loss there if we did lose to Notre Dame. That's going to be a big-time matchup. Let's go Northwestern. Let's play it safe there. So we'll go ahead and plan that visit. Then we'll put those 10 points back on him next week. Joey Wolf we're looking good for. Curtin we're certainly looking good for. Actually, while we're in this battle, we're the only people recruiting Curtin. Let's put the make sure I got the full 50 on Franchik, and then we can go 15 again here for Curtin right now. Or I go ahead and try to pull the trigger and bring Wolf in. That's not what we want to do this. I can bring him in there as well. Conference prestige is his big thing. I like how you want conference prestige, but your second favorite team there is Notre Dame. Don't play in the conference, but okay. Durbin, looking good there. Looking good for Treadwell. Still looking good for Anelli. Looking really good for Hunter there. Ali, we're leading the way. That's crazy. We got to just be giving the most points for him. I think this is going to be a losing battle. Still saying that we may be gaining a little extra points there, but I think that'll do it here for recruiting. We have gotten into a battle here with another quarterback, Fabian Calvin. 93 throw power. He would need a year of redshirting to kind of get the accuracies where I would want them, but he's got enough speed and arm strength, I think, to be really good. Plus, he's got the good mental ability, a headstrong. That's going to do it here for this episode, and I hope that y'all have enjoyed. Got the big victory. Won that game by double digits. Hopefully that carries over. If you enjoy the content, like and subscribe. Check out my Seattle Mariners franchise on the channel as well. Thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, peace.